Today I will show you how to use Python inside Excel with a tiny sales table, do a quick analysis, and generate a Matplotlib chart inside Excel. So Matplotlib, as we all know, is a library inside Python used to plot data of different types. And yes, we also will use Copilot to speed up the boring part, or if you are not aware of code, you do not need to worry about. Alright, so here is the sample data we have, and I am assuming that you are very beginner how we're going to use Python. So let's get started. Alright, so in order to do any kind of analysis, first of all we need to convert this data into a table. So let me select this data, or maybe I can simply click on any of this Excel cell where we have some value. Now we need to press Ctrl and T, and then we need to check this option which says my table has headers. Now let's click OK. And as you can see here, it simply have turned this Excel data into a table. Alright, now I can go here on table design and can give this table a proper name. For example, I can say it sales data, and the reason why I am changing the name so that when we write Python function or Python code, it's going to help us out. Okay, so sales data is the name. I didn't kept any space. I just wrote in this capitalized way the name of table. Now let's write our first ever Python function, and for that I'm going to select this H1 as the cell. Now let's go here on the top and go to formula, and then here we have option of insert Python. Now as soon as you hit insert Python, it's going to convert this particular data field into a Python data. And if you also would like to get started with some of example from Microsoft Excel, you can have a look at those as well. But let's skip this part for the time being. And let me also show you, if you anytime you would like to convert any data field to Python cell, simply type equal, and then I'm going to type py, and then start with bracket. And as soon as you hit the starting bracket, the starting bracket generally come by pressing shift key and 9 in your keyboard, and this will also convert your data cell into a Python editor. Now here in this case, what I'm going to do is I am going to load this data into Python, and for that we can take help of pandas library inside Python. So we're going to type here import pandas as pd, and then let's say df, which is data frame. Now I'm going to say excel, which is excel, and then I'm going to say this sales data, which is our table. Alright, and now I'm going to say df or data frame. Now let me click here on OK, which is kind of enter, and now here we can see our data frame is ready. Now if you go here and click on array preview, you can see the following data field. Now here we can see our data is there, but if we talk about the headers are not correct. So what I did is I asked ChatGPT, or you can even take help of Copilot, and here you can say that the Python doesn't show the correct header, and then this will help you to fix it. So the way I fixed it here is I need to define the columns. Okay, so I'm gonna again select this, and then after we define the table, probably I also can say df.columns, and then this is the name of column. Now again I'm going to click OK, and now here you can see the proper name of columns. Okay, now let's delete this preview by selecting this data. So this preview kind of let us know that Python now understands the entire table of data that we have here. Now since the data is available, let's have some fun. So for that, let's, for example, you want to have revenue by reason. So maybe I can ask here Copilot if it can give me the code. Copilot, help me out in writing a Python code that gives me revenue by reason. And let me click on OK. Let's see if Copilot can help me out here. And sometime Copilot will not understand what I am talking about or which table I am talking about. So what we can do here is we can enable this autosave, so that Copilot can read your Excel file. And here we can see Copilot actually have given me this entire code. So let me click on copy code, and probably I can paste it here. So let me write equal and py and then shift +9, which will enable this bracket. And now I'm gonna paste this code. Now let me click on OK, and there you go. So there is kind of issue here. Probably I can see what issue it is, but let's leave it. Sometime, Copilot also do not help us in writing the code properly. So you can take help of other AI platform, and actually the code here needs to be the following, which is very simple. Where I am saying that data frame, which we already have defined here, dot group by, and then I'm saying reason revenue dot sum. Now let's run this, and if I see the preview here, so this is the data I was expecting here. So sometime Copilot is gonna give you correct code, other time not. So I'm gonna say to Copilot, this is the correct code. Okay. Probably the reason why Copilot gave us wrong code because we have not told Copilot that we already have created the data frame. So data frame is nothing but the table, just in Python format. And most of the people, or this is very standard term in Python, that we call table as a data frame. Now I'm gonna say, like, we already have created data frame in H2. Now I'm gonna provide the Copilot this code. Now probably now onward Copilot going to give me the correct options. Now since we explained the Copilot, now I'm not going to code anymore, or even we can ask Copilot to write our first code. But I just wanted to show you in a very simplified way, so that's why I did that. Now I'm gonna ask Copilot to do something for us. For example, use Python code now to visualize revenue by reason, and let's do that. And there you go. Actually it should have kind of reviewed, but seems like there is some kind of problem. But I'm gonna ask him provide me the code, and again it is providing me everything. And now I need to copy this code. Let's actually paste it here. Now let's run this, and there you go. So let me actually see this time as an Excel value, and it says none, which and seems like again the code that kind of provided by a Copilot is not useful, because we are seeing here the value as none, as in Python Excel display the value of last line. So that's why we are literally telling Excel here's none. So instead I think Matplotlib would be the safest option. So I'm gonna either ask Copilot that use Matplotlib, as I am running this inside Excel. Okay, so some of these standard terms one need to remember or need to take care of if you are very new to Python, because these are some of great libraries that are very popular and used quite often, especially in case of data analysis. And now we're gonna see this another code. So I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna paste it here. And now let's try running this. Alright, so again we saw some error. Let me also try this again. So again let me retry, and let's run this. So now I'm gonna ask Copilot again, and finally I got the following code, which is we can create by typing py and then shift and 9. Now I'm gonna paste this code, which, as I said, I already took help of Copilot. And let me make it, and let me actually make it a little bit large so that we can clearly see how this code look like. So first of all, we here have imported pandas and then Matplotlib, which pandas to for data frame, and Matplotlib to plot chart. And then here we are reading our Excel data, and then we are assigning headers explicitly, which is kind of important, because if you do not assign or define these headers, you will not see them. I mean, this is what I found so far. And then here we are kind of creating summary of it, and then utilizing Matplotlib to create chart. So based on your requirement, you can ask any AI if you are new to Python, and you're gonna get this code. Now let me click on run, and there you go. So you're gonna see image, and let's see this image, which looks like this. And let me actually make it a little large, and probably in order to make it big, I'm gonna make a right click on it and select this option which says picture in cell, and let's click on place over cell. So this kind of gives us a better preview of our data, and probably I can also hide this H column. And there you go, guys. We have utilized Python to create this graph, and of course we can do many other things utilizing Python that probably we will see in our upcoming video on this Python for Excel series. So if you are interested in seeing more such example where we can utilize Python inside Excel, please make sure you subscribe to Technoholic, and I will catch you soon with one such another video. Till then, you take care and bye bye.